The richest man just got off work and went home, only to see his daughter kneeling on the ground polishing the maid's shoes. This scene made her furious, and she immediately delivered a flying kick that sent the maid flying 8 meters away. However, the butler remained incredibly calm upon seeing the richest man return and arrogantly stated that all of this was at the request of Lu Ruyan. It was Sister Ruyan who wanted them to teach the young lady a lesson and let her experience the life of a maid. Could any man dare refuse Lu Ruyan's request? But the butler had no idea that he was already in deep trouble. What greeted him was a big slap from the man. Faced with the butler's arrogant attitude, it was intolerable. The man picked up the rag that had just been used for shoe polishing and, without a word, stuffed it into the maid's mouth, which hadn't been brushed in 10 days. Then he splashed a basin of foot-washing water onto the butler's face. The reason the man acted so crazily was that he was someone who had been reborn. In his previous life, he had treated the family maid, Lu Ruyan, as his true love, but he never expected that Lu Ruyan, taking advantage of his affection, would secretly have an affair with the driver and even quietly transfer all his assets. After giving the man a thorough beating, he drove her out of the house. But when she was at her lowest point, only a maid from the house was willing to help her make a comeback. However, while the ideal was promising, the reality was harsh. Not long after, he was diagnosed with late-stage leukemia, and the treatment costs were conservatively estimated to be at least $1 million. But for the man now, that $1 million was an astronomical figure. Unexpectedly, Lu Ruyan and the driver appeared in front of him with smug expressions. It turned out that Lu Ruyan had secretly replaced the furniture with ones that exceeded formaldehyde standards, so everything was within their expectations. The furious man wanted to fight them desperately, but the driver kicked him, sending him flying and causing him to spit blood. At this moment, the man's heart was filled with regret and unwillingness. Suddenly, time began to rewind, and when he opened his eyes again, he had been reborn 9 months earlier. It was the day he accompanied Lu Ruyan to play mahjong at the mahjong parlor. He never expected that heaven would give him a chance to be reborn. In this life, he was determined to make Lu Ruyan pay for her blood debts and to properly make amends to the nanny who was willing to help him rise again in the previous life.